A big Bill coming to you live from the Washington building for Live Shot Presents Comedy Open Mic Night, featuring tonight's artists. And remember, next month we'll be having one as well. And you can visit the website at www.liveshotz, and that's with the Z.com, for all other information for featured artists coming your way.
Okay, Tacoma, who's ready to have a good time? Everybody in this house? All right, here's what I want to say to you. First of all, my name is Susan Apple. This is for the comics, yeah. And I'm usually like a singer, and I do other kind of stuff. I don't do the comedy thing, but we are going to have an excellent time tonight because I don't know about you, but I need to laugh. Anybody else out there needs to laugh?
That sound right. And if I'm not funny, I can just jump out this fucking window and on the night well anyway. So I was pretty fortunate recently. Last year I was on TV. I was the bait on the last season of To Catch a Predator. Yeah, that was me. They called me back for next season, and I think next season's going to go a little better because next season is Celebrity To Catch a Predator. So I'm pretty lucky there. I had some pros and cons of working on the show. Pro, I'm immune to the effects of roofies now. Con, I have to put up with older men wearing sweatpants trying to hide a hard-on. Pro, I learned how to hide a hard-on in sweatpants. That is a pro. Everybody drinking tonight, or? Well, don't drink too much. Last time I got drunk, I got convinced to go out and get a tattoo with some friends, and they convinced me to get a tattoo of the outline of my home state. Well, the problem with that is I'm from Colorado, so when I woke up the next morning, I had a fucking square on my head.
Save it from the hallway. That'll make a really good show, wouldn't it? All right. So, you know, another thing, I like to watch a lot of horror movies. I was watching The Orphan, finally. I'm about a year late, but it was a really good movie. But you know, something that pisses me off about horror movies is the people are just always they just do dumb stuff, don't they? And you get frustrated, and you get mad, you want to jump through the screen and just hit them too. So, you know, I decided I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to survive if your life is in danger. All right? Because I don't want to see any more of you on the news going missing anymore. All right? You cut it into the view. So, rule number 1. Notice and clear out. Do not investigate. Do not stand there. You do not need to clarify that is the killer. Alright? That means if you think there is danger, you're not sure. If you've seen it before, you're not sure what it is. It looks dangerous, coming towards you, you're not sure. It's suspicious. It's Mel Gibson. Run. Alright? Okay? Do not stand. See, this is why the baby lion or the baby antelope on Animal Planet always gets eaten. Because it doesn't pay attention. You know, Mama Antelope makes one distress call, and the whole herd is out. But the baby antelope was still over there eating and grazing, and now it's just getting torn up.
He's very tidy. I bet his room at home is very clean.
Okay, how about a round of applause for all the comics you've seen thus far? How about a hand for your MC, Susan? How about a hand for Live Shots putting this on? I wouldn't tell you to give yourselves a hand, but to do that, you might want to wait till you're in the privacy of your own home. Okay, you've all heard of six-pack abs. These are 12-pack abs. How do you get them? From drinking too many 12-packs. You might not know it to look at me, but I was once a runway model. Yeah, that's right, but I had to quit. I got tired of dodging those planes. I knew the show was low budget. They'd forget to pay a bill.
Everybody's a critic. What can I say?
Hey, now I feel at home. The power's off. All right, so where was I? Oh yeah, right. I called my mother. You know how mothers are. She always says the same thing. How did you get this number? But anyway, I've been after her for years now to get a hearing aid. Every time I tell her, she goes, I don't want to hear that. I go, you don't, Mom, that's the problem. Okay, anyway, now
I won't be using the N-word, guys, the N-word. Sir, right here. Do you know what the N-word is, sir? Yeah, I'm sure you do, yeah. What about all the black? Hey, I'm sure every black person in here knows what the N-word is because it's something that is so near and dear to our hearts. We're so intimately familiar with it. So to get everybody else on the same page, we're gonna all say the N-word on the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, ready, 3. Incarceration. Is that the word you were thinking about, sir? I think we got a racist in the house, y'all. We got a racist. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm calling it like it is, buddy. You know, funny thing is though, the cultures of today are starting to, coincide with each other. White people are doing stuff that they wouldn't, that they hadn't done in the days, White people are doing hip hop now. Man, when's your next CD coming out? And you got black people doing things that they didn't normally do, like sports. Tiger Woods is doing things in sports. But one thing that'll never happen, and I don't know if this was in the Geneva Convention or some kind of treaty or clause or something, but white people will never take black people's names. I mean, think about it though. Think about it. You'll never pull up in a truck.
Oh my God. You are undressing me with your eyes, aren't you, sir? Yes. Well, I just want to ask, how far have you gotten? Well, I mean, I just wanted to make sure you haven't found out I'm not Mormon. Oh, okay. It's really, really hard. I don't know how many of you have ever lived with a 62-year-old body and a 21-year-old vagina. Now, we are a little different. I'm a little bit country. She's a lot rock and roll.
So, next guy, you've seen him in YouTube specials called Don't Trust Whitey. Crackheads and soccer moms love him. The best dressed crackhead in comedy. Give it up for my man, Big Bill.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Johnny Clark, everybody. I'd like to apologize for drinking all the vodka this evening. Best dressed cracker?
Drinking all the vodka, is that what you just said?
I'm guilty. Sorry.
Now we know who it is. Okay.
Give it up for DJ iPod, everybody.
Hey!
Was it Apple? iPod?
No, yeah. Oh.
Yeah? You're good, sweetheart. You're like Cinderella, but not as talented. Anyway, give it up for Johnny Clark, everybody. The albino Flavor Flav. So, apparently I'm the best dressed cracker here this evening. I love dressing well because I love the ladies. Oh yes, Big Bill loves the ladies. But not you white devils. Big Bill loves the chocolate love. Give it up. All right. Unfortunately, ladies, I am married. I know. I was sitting around my house about 3 years ago, single, thinking to myself, well, my nuts are empty and my wallet's full. How can I remedy this situation? Apparently not too many married people here tonight. Right. But I like dressing sharp. People mistake me for a mafia crime boss or a pimp for meth whores. I actually was an organized crime organization for 8 years called the Assemblies of God Church. Yes, it's true. I was actually in service one Sunday evening and they were taking up a special offering. Yes. I recently turned 40 the other day. Actually a couple weeks ago, and my wife, being 16 years my junior, she's not a 16-year-old junior, that's Kyle's wife. She's 16 years my junior, meaning she's younger than I am. So my wife, being the good wife she is, decided to take me to Vegas on a vacation to have the craziest sexual experience of my life. And I was like, all right, go. So we get to Vegas, drive out into the desert to a brothel. She tells the madam, I want my husband to have the craziest sexual experience for his 40th birthday. The madam takes us into the room. I walk in, it's a relatively normal looking young lady. And I go, young lady, what is your name? She goes, Iris. I go, well, Iris, I am supposedly supposed to be here for the best sexual experience of my life. And she goes, oh, don't worry. She has me sit down, and she took out what appeared to be a glass eye out of her skull. Wait, it gets worse. So I'm sculling her. And I finish, and my wife's like, she's like updating her Facebook status or something like that. But I finished, I was like, wow, that was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. We're walking out the door. I say, you know what, Iris? I think my wife and I would like to come back every year on my birthday. And she says, well, I'll keep an eye out for you. I'm Big Bill. Thank you very much. Oh, quick plug. Area 51 Production is taping the whole event for the comics and for Live Shotz. Give them a hand.
Hey!